Lean management techniques have revolutionized organizational performance, from automotive to healthcare, from large global networks to small business. We first heard about Lean as students at WMG. Since then, we facilitated workshops. And now we're working as interns to develop educational material. We're using new technology to enhance the student journey. We've uploaded all the material you need to run a workshop on Lean to the address at the end of the presentation. Groups of 10 to 200 can play the game. Discussion is tailored to suit varying levels of experience. And real learning comes as the teams learn to prioritize and manage difficult customers and suppliers, whilst managing their own organizations. It can get frustrating, heated, and exciting, just like design in the real world. But mostly, just great fun, as we are learning in the classroom rather than the real world. It's a pretty good simulation of the design process. Have a look at a class running at WMG, University of Warwick.
So the games have been designed to introduce these basic concepts of Lean and look at how they can be applied in a new product introduction process.
It's fine to make mistakes here and learn from them. That's what this is all about.
We're going to play 3 games.
After each game, there will be discussions that will help you identify areas for improvement. Each team will feed back what they learned, what they're going to do differently.
And the really important thing to notice is the lines of communication. So the supplier will only take orders from whoever decides to be the purchaser in the group. And as customer, I will only speak to, when the game begins, I will only speak to the engineering manager.
Every game has at least one solution, but we don't have a right solution.
You're targeting delivering this in 30 minutes.
As teams, you are competing against each other. So there are winners, and if there are winners, there are also losers.
Quality checks are performed by the customer after the units have been delivered. But the customer must witness the units you make. They must witness it in test before accepting delivery.
We want you to develop an understanding of how do you actually pinpoint areas of waste in a process.
The brick costs and weight, we're going to give that to the design engineer once you've found your design engineer, once you've decided who's going to do that role. Ultimately, you need to make 3 units that should be identical. The first task you have is to decide your roles. Okay, so the first job you are to do is just decide who's going to be which role in the organisation.
When you get the stuff, it's time to go. I'll push start. Okay? So engineering managers, push your hand up. And we'll start the game.
Okay, so
guys, be careful for time. There will be no delay. Deliver on time, please, because there won't be any additional time.
So it's going to be. Is it going to be confirmed? The question is. The charge equals to the structure to identical units.
We have 2 of these stairs.
So how much do we need?
I need 4 of that.
4 of that what?
4 of you choose the lowest one. Okay. And yellow I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
We don't have press.
So we need all.
You know, we need to do
they just give orders in 8, 16, 32, this way.
This way. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Why
order
not
this.
have
Order
some-
this.
So
Yeah.
it's better not to use the red one, because if you want to order 8 of it, it'll be 160 pounds.
Yeah.
And more than the widget you have.
Okay. But whatever we order is not gonna put in the use.
8 yellow. Okay. And we need 4 red circle. Okay. For the veil. Okay. We need white for the front, lighting. Yeah. This is my design. Okay. So we can put something more, and it's cheap. Okay.
We should specify whatever it is we want to design.
So the car has to be covered. He doesn't need a sports car or something. He needs it for every travel.
Is it true? Like it has to contain two of each?
It's just we need to make the proper orders, and negotiate with the other team.
8, right?
So that we can exchange stuff and get it off discount, and then that's how we're going to reduce our price. What are we going to do about that then?
40 kilograms.
Oh, okay. We switch to kilograms now. The problem is that the requirement requires us to use at least 2 of the blocks per each car. And the minimum weight for that combination is 50 kilograms. We cannot go less than that. We can drop the requirement of 2 blocks per the car, for example. If we give us more flexibility, we can make it less weight. Steering wheel. He wants a steering wheel.
I don't really know much about manufacturing, but if we had 2 of these yellow ones, would they be the same size and shape and do the same? Would that be the same price? Are they all the same price?
No, they are not. This is cheaper.
What's the cheapest one?
This is one. This one.
So we could use. So I don't really. Maybe I'm not really too bothered about colour, so maybe you could use a lot of white ones.
Do you have any specifics in mind?
Yeah, I would like 4 wheels.
4 wheels, definitely.
Steering wheel as well.
Steering wheel as well.
I quite like it, quite sporty.
Okay.
So fast, just for me.
Okay.
Nice Sunday morning ride. That's what I like.
You can use these for this, and maybe
40 kilos.
40 kilos,
And
4 wheels. That's
4 wheels and a steering wheel.
And a steering wheel.
Sporting design.
Okay.
And there's no more requirement of using 2 of each block for the car. We cannot use these only because we have already ordered.
Yeah, exactly. So just go ahead and use everything. But we need to keep the weight down.
Yeah.
Is the strength.
Okay. Don't worry about the cost anymore. Don't worry about the cost. Just worry about the weight. Okay, let's get the weight down.
All right. So how many do you need? I need maybe.
What's this?
What's this?
It's a
steering wheel with a seat. 1, 2. But do you need this? We need a seat. We need this. We have 4.
Ask the customer if it's good first.
Each color. Each color. The 7 that you've got.
Okay.
To do that. Hopefully you can do that for the cost.
If we are going like that, the cost will rise up.
Will it?
Yes.
Do you accept this model or not?
No, I'd like a steering wheel as well, and I'd like it to be a bit more sporty. I'd like to drive around on a Saturday night in a nice fancy sports car. And it's not very
sports car.
No.
Look at the front view of that.
I do like the front, but I'd like a steering wheel as well.
It's got a power steering wheel.
I can't see it.
But the Ferrari wheel has got a red color on that. The same thing is what we have designed here.
Right. Nah, I don't like it.
Okay.
That's our new prototype.
How do you like this?
It's somehow good, but where's the seat?
It's a 1-seater. It's like a McLaren.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only a 1-seater. Double spoiler, front aprons, and that's 1 single seat. It's a very, very sporty car. This is the best. Okay.
Okay, but I don't need very sporty car.
Actually, you just
told us that you need a very
sport car. Okay, but not very sport car.
We get the other customer. He told us that he wants a very fast car.
I need very fast car, but I need it for 2 people.
You.
I don't want to sit alone in the car. I don't want to have to go around by myself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
We need 2 seats here somehow.
There's a problem. We get one customer saying something, we get another one saying something else.
What's the third one?
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Your team number
3.
3. Okay. I'll take them over and I'll look for quality in a minute.
Yes, we did okay, I think. We finished on time, 29 minutes, some seconds. The cost of each of the car for us is £80, and we're asked to do it within £115. So we got it down to £18.
We just not designing problem. We just didn't communicate each other well. I mean, we didn't communicate our role.
In the first one, we didn't do that good, but we improve ourselves. Now we can manage time, and I think we really improve ourselves now.
Well, actually, that's a very interesting experience. If you mean this session altogether, the actual problem was the constantly changing requirements from the customer, and we actually should have started fighting him right away.
It was a really good experience. We learned from our previous experience what went wrong.
And you said, no, you're not getting any of that. There's a minute or two to go, this is what you're going to get. And I sort of thought, well, you know best, you know. So I like the way that you sort of stuck to your guns and said, no, you're not changing it.
They were very improved upon, and we focused on our customers right from the starting. So that was a very good part, and we negotiated very well with the customer.
Because we were able to be very flexible on the customer requirements and was able to quite adapt to it very quickly. Supplier relation was very good.
So we spent a lot of time planning initially, and it did work out well for us.
Because you have the chance to work with customer and change their requirement. So we can see that value and requirement, you need to have the balance and to have to focus on knowing and understanding and capturing the value in order to deliver the right requirement for a customer, which is quality, cost, delivery, function of the product. So there's some basic need. If it was not exist in your product, you won't buy it, right? So you see, if the performance of the basic need was very low and the company couldn't perform well in that basic need, no one will be interested and no one will get this product.
We hope you enjoyed following this group of students on their learning journey. We would like to go over some of the main points taught by the game. Students had to work closely with the customer, sometimes resulting in conflict, in order to deliver the expected product. We have shown relationship building between teammates, and also how roles and responsibilities were shared, and how this had an impact on the team's ability to do a good job. These points are very important in organizations where multidisciplinary project teams have to work together. Inability to work as a team could very well spell failure for a project, regardless of how highly skilled each individual team member might be. We'd like to make it clear that managing suppliers, especially in terms of lead time, quality, and cost, is critical to successful lean product development. Finally, the clip where the moderator shows a breakdown of teams' performances helps to make the results of the learning points clear. It takes several games to ensure that most teams are able to break even in terms of costs. In the real world, it's imperative that organizations get it right the first time. That's why a game like this gives you the opportunity to try and fail without any catastrophic consequences. For more material on this topic, please go to the link which follows. Here you'll find all you need to play the game yourselves. Please watch this video as many times as you like. We think this is instructive.